All right, so another project that I need to do is I need to raise this motor up about one hole. When I'm riding him, he seems to be lagging a little bit, and it'll give me some better fuel mileage if I raise this motor up one hole. So I got the jack set up. All I gotta do is I gotta take these top bolts out and loosen these bottom bolts, and that's how you make it to where the motor will be loose. There's one. There's a washer on here. Don't forget about that guy. Gonna also need a hammer. And then you just knock him out that way. So got these little weird caps on the end here. I guess they protect the threads or whatever. Just gonna loosen this one. So now he's good and loose. Now I gotta do the other side. It's gonna be more of the same. Take this little cap off here. All right. Just like that. That one's off. Same thing. Don't forget that washer. And then right here, take the cap off this bottom bolt. Unless it doesn't want to come off. Holy moly. Alright. Got me a pair of channel locks to help convince it. Some things just need a bit of persuasion. It's okay. And once again, we're just loosening this one. We don't have to take it all the way off. Alright. Just like that. So now I want to try and knock this bolt through, essentially without hurting it too much. So let's see how much convincing it needs. Okay, not much at all actually. It pretty much went through pretty quickly. Now the only thing I need is a punch or something similar. Yeah, this will work. This will work out real well, actually. Got a little bolt here, so I don't feel like walking out to my shed to get a punch. I only need to get it this far, right? I don't need to go all the way out, okay? Otherwise, you're just gonna make it harder on yourself. So let me try and do this without hammering my thumb. Little ways left to go. Almost. You can always check how far you've gone by doing that as well. So, give it a couple more taps just to be sure. There we go. All right, that one's pushed out now. Do the same on this side. Get them started first. See that? He got real easy at the end there. Now, you can see the motor's pulling away a bit here. That's okay. We're still supported by these guys. All right. And we are through. So now, I'm going to raise him up, and we'll see if we can't get him lined up with the next hole down. Okay. You might be just about there. All right. I think I've got it pretty close here. See if I can't knock it in. Get it started at least. Might have actually gone a bit too high. I think I did. So, see if that actually worked. Oh, actually went down at all. All right. We're in. Okay. So it was pretty cool when things work out like that, I must admit. I'm going to the other side now, not loose. Hold one on this side, like so. And that motor just sucks right back into it. All right, I don't want to go all the way yet because I want to make sure that it's lined up on this other side, and I need to make sure I have some wiggle room. So let's take a look here. And he looks like he's pretty good, actually. Let's grab the hammer. All right. Man, I really got lucky with that. Whew. I tell you what, I'm never that lucky. I always end up having to have the hard jobs. But no, he worked right out. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to get this nut started on here. Clean the boogers off the end. Quick edit here. I got so excited about how good this job went, you know, troubleless, I guess. I forgot to put sealant on the dang old boat. That's all right. It ain't no trouble. Because now I could, you know, the motor's already up and moved. I just got to loosen the bolts again, knock it out, like so. Now it's even easier. Now I can take it all the way out. That's what it looks like out. You really don't have to take it all the way out, but I am because, well, just because. But just gonna wipe it off here a little bit. And I got some marine sealant here from Sea Choice that I'm gonna put on the middle of the bolt here. You can see where there was already some stuff there for a long time. I'm just going to essentially replace what was there with some new good stuff. So let me cut this guy out. Just like that. I can go in the trash, take this cap off, flip it around, pierce it. There we go. Whoa, he's already pouring out. Put that on there real quick. Really don't really need it, but it's alright, I'll use it. Go ahead and cut the tip off there. Just like that. I'll have to find that later, wherever it went. And then I'm just gonna put a healthy amount all over this guy. And I don't want to put it on the ends of the threads where the nut is going to travel, because then it'll booger up the threads. So just need to put it on where he'll be in the transom, right? Put a little bead up here, just like that. I'm just going to push him back through that hole. Make sure all that silicone gets in there as much as possible. And it'll squirt out around that washer there. It's alright. It's pretty normal. Now we can tighten them back up. There we go. Now, water can't get into the transom. And that's the whole reason why we do that. Let's do this other side now. Same thing. I'll go around this side with the impact gun. Just like that. And I might be able to just back him out on the left way. What I can do is this. Boom. Comes straight out. Just like that. Pull them out the rest of the way. See that old layer of silicone that was in there? It's okay, we don't need that anymore. I'll just clean him off a little bit. Like so. A little bit of silicone ring around the edge here. I'll just pull that off like that. There we go. And then I'll just do the same thing on this guy. Put a bead here. Like so. All right. Now, stick him back in, just like that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to twist it in there. That's going to help make sure that that silicone gets all the way around and inside. Because I want it completely filling up inside there. Make sure there's no leaks. And yeah, a little bit leaks out the edges of the washer. That's perfectly normal. It's perfectly a-okay. Put this washer back on. And this nut. And then time to tighten them up. Oop, unless your battery dies. Fresh battery. All right. I don't think that motor's coming off. Fresh sealant and everything. Now I've successfully raised that motor up a whole hole. A whole hole. Now you can see. So I was here on this hole. You can see where the water lines were from where the motor was mounted. So it's almost a whole inch. So if you're looking at this guy, this piece, the lower unit, it's like, I think I call it the foot typically, but you want it to be essentially in line with the bottom of the boat, the keel of the boat, right? So he's a little bit above that now, which is it's okay. I'd rather him be a little bit high and him not dragging the water so much. But I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. So, it's hot out here, you know, Florida. Anyways, that's how you raise a motor on a boat. It's pretty simple. Don't be afraid to do it yourself. Don't pay some guy, you know, stupid amount of money to do it for you. It's nothing that you can't handle. I did this with all very basic tools, right? So if you have any questions or any comments, or even better way to do it, let me know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in.